Yeah, this is a very good example of crappy Tokyo city riding. We have just finished work and tomorrow is my day off. That means I can go for a little ride today and I don't have to care about how late it is and how tired I'm gonna be, because tomorrow's off. Yay! A colleague of mine bought a motorcycle and I am going to meet him now because we are going to go to Okutama together. And I would like to try something new today, which is basically I want to play around with time-lapse a bit. I have played around with time-lapse before, but so far I have only filmed normal stuff. Usually I film on 1080p with 30 frames per second. So time-lapse. Time-lapse is the word of today. Time-lapse means that you can, well, obviously you know what a time-lapse is, but what I mean is I'm not going to film the whole day and then speed it up. I'm gonna take pictures every 5 seconds. So every 5 seconds a picture is taken, and I'm gonna squish this all together. As you can imagine, 30 frames are going to be a second. I get 24 pictures per minute if my math doesn't fail me completely. So I'm gonna be vlogging, and I'm also gonna do this time-lapse thing. And why don't we just start here, because it's a fucking annoying traffic light and will be easier to find later. So see you in a bit. So here we are. I just met up with my friend, with my colleague, and there's the time-lapse camera. I already took 966 pictures, and yeah, there's his bike. Nice Street Triple Triumph, which he said he would let me ride one day. So you will get a little review probably at some point, not today. He needs to get more comfortable on the bike, and we are going on a bit of a trip in about 2 weeks for a few days. Maybe you can see a bit more of him then and the bike, and maybe I will be riding the bike then. So see you in the mountain. So I'm gonna film a little bit again. I hope the time-lapse has worked so far. I kind of lost my friend. He is behind a bit. If you watch this, don't be angry with me, but I just couldn't resist to try a little faster, because it's so much fun. And I hope you enjoyed the transition between city versus mountain riding, even though we are on some kind of pre-mountain village, which isn't actually like, I think maybe this is already Okutama, but my understanding of Okutama is what's coming very soon, right? like this one here. Wow. I hope that time-lapse picture thing is actually working. I have already taken over 1,200 pictures. Remember, 30 frames per second is gonna be the video. It won't be very long. He went pretty fast too. So yeah, this is basically Okutama, and you get a little bit more of a time lapse. I'm going to record another vlog now. See you in the next one. So we're on the top of the mountain. Well, not exactly the top, but as you probably know, I stop here all the time. I filmed a few things here. Both bikes are there, the nice view in the back. I wonder how much the GoPro is picking up. Those foggy little mountain tops over there are not so easy for the GoPro to pick up actually. We've got both bikes again, and we've got the time-lapse camera on the front there, which I think is gonna turn out quite nicely today. So yeah, I hope you enjoy. I think it's really cool that we have a different bike on my channel the first time. Something different other than some piss boring BMW retired guy fat ass German bike. So I see you on another video. I will be doing a time lapse for the rest of the day, which you can probably watch till the end of this video. We kind of mapped out where we want to go, which is basically circling around this time and not going back and forth, and then heading back to Tokyo. I've taken around 1,800 pictures, so I have over 3,000 left, just about 3,000 left, so there's enough time today, another 4 hours or so, so I'm gonna film all the way back to Tokyo. So see you next time, Riding Japan. Goodbye, YouTube.